Hey, Angel. Hey, girl. How you doing? What took you so long to get here? Anyway, I'm happy that you came back. It's your girl, Ty, aka Talks with Ty, the podcast, and I appreciate you clicking on this video. If you haven't, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, I need you to do me one quick favor. Go on over to Spotify and iTunes, okay? Podcast, that is. Type in TALKS WITTY and hit that follow button. That way, if you miss me here on YouTube, you're able to catch me while you're riding to work or just you need a minute to decompress. Come on in the room, girl. Let's talk about it. It's your girl, Ty. I'm so happy you came back. Now stay tuned for the episode. Hit that like and share button. I'll see you in a sec. Welcome home, Angel, and welcome to Talks with Ty, the podcast. Man, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to year 3, season 1 of year 2025. You already know what time it is. Listen, thank you so much for showing up. And again, welcome home. It's me, your girl, Ty, and you're tuned into the show. Here we do all things real, raw, and unfiltered. Talking about love, life, relationships, and most importantly, this journey that we're walking. All right, we're just here trying to get it right, trying to become the best version of ourselves every day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and you follow us on all social media outlets at Talks with Ty. All right, tune in every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm so happy that you came back. Stay tuned for the show. Out with the old, in with the new car, new crib, new nigga too. Life moves so fast, let go of the past, love a little more, cherish what you have. When the clock strikes 12, hold your glasses high, make a wish and blow it to the sky. It's gonna be the best year of your life, best year of your life, best year of your life. La 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 la, la 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 la. La, 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 la. Did you miss me? Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell y'all, it's been so long since I've been up here. It's been so long. I look a mess. I had a client today. Okay, I made dinner and I hopped on here. Okay. Now, let me put this disclaimer out. I will not be doing the show this late. I know my East Coast people, look, this is late for me. I get up at 5 a.m. Okay. I'm back in that gym. You know, when you get that heart broke, baby, you be back in that gym. We gonna get into all the things tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all all my business. Okay. That's why y'all in here. Y'all nosy as hell. I ain't like, y'all nosy as hell. But I'm gonna tell my business. I'm gonna tell y'all why I left and where I've been. And recently what I have been through and what I am growing through. Oh, it feels so happy to be back. It's been a long time coming. Let's get into it. Because y'all, I got a lot to talk about and I ain't trying to be up here all night. Come on in the room. Let's get some ones in the chat. Let me see who in here. Let me get ones in the chat if you are in the room. Without further ado, you know what time it is. Cue the intro. Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it. Let them know that. Listen. Ooh, I'm missing you. Tell me why the wrong Diana was that girl, wasn't she? Look, get someone. Don't be in here and don't be interactive. This is a live show, okay? So it's people in here watching. So put some ones in the chat so I could see who's in here. Unless you just one of them people that just want to be watching. You don't want me to know that you're in here with your nosy eyes. Okay. Anyway, so before we get started, I know I like to start the show with the jewel of the day. It's been a long time, so if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. I did not type it. Normally I put it on the screen, but we gonna this why you ain't tell me the date is wrong? Let me fix this. The banner is wrong. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me fix the banner, y'all. Let's create a new banner. Y'all ain't even tell me the banner was wrong. Y'all ain't right. Again, welcome back to Talks with Tata podcast. This is Mindful Mondays. And I'm about to tell y'all my business. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm back, I think. All right. We want to be back though. I do miss the show, but yeah, everything I do is spiritual now. So which brings me to why we stopped the show. Okay. As you guys may know, I have a lot of people who watch the show all the time. We was rolling. Okay. I was going live every Sunday through Wednesday, and I would bring, for those of you new to the platform, let me introduce myself. My name is Ty. And I'm just a girl trying to navigate this life. I'm really open. I'm really raw. I'm really uncut. And this show is my life from my perspective, and I just share it with y'all. So if I can help anybody grow through some of the things that I've grown through, or not make the mistakes that I've made, that's what this show is about. It's just a safe space where I talk and you kind of get to know me better, right? And you get the opportunity to talk to me too. So that's what the show is about. Talks with Tata podcast. We've been off and on for about 4 years maybe. But for the last year, we were steady. And I do a series of live shows, where I go live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. And we talk, we get into the things. And so I took a break. I took a very long break. And let me tell you why. All right, God, come on. Okay. When you make changes in your life, like this, I'm only talking about me. This show is Talks with Top. I'm only talking about me, and I'm sharing my journey. When you make changes in your life, right? When you know better, you do better. So the reason why I stopped the show wasn't because I wanted to. It was because I was led to do so. This platform in no way, shape, form, fashion is here to hurt anybody. This is my truth. Let me be very, very clear about that. I'm going to say that one more time. This platform is not created to hurt anyone. This is my truth, me. And in that, it's going to be some people in my life that I'm going to talk about. Now, or certain situations in my life. I'm not going to say people per se, because I don't really talk about people, but I talk about me. But if I have a situation or something is currently going on, I speak about that. You know what I'm saying? It helps me. And I pray that it helps somebody else navigate through something if they're going through the same situation. And so over the years of doing this show, a lot of dogs have been hit. Okay. I say that in the form of I've discussed things on this platform, just talking about things that I'm going through or things that I've experienced right in my day to day, and people have gotten offended. They have felt like I was talking about them. They have felt like I was telling a business. They have felt like I was taking shots at them. And 9 times out of 10, that was not the case. And the other 1 time out of 10, I didn't even know you existed. I'm just saying. So this is just me talking about my life. Okay. So a lot of that was happening. People in my life were feeling like I was talking about them and I really wasn't. Like they were the furthest thing from my mind when I'm on my platform. And it started to bother me. It started to weigh heavy on me because that's not what I'm trying to do with this. That's not the intention behind this. That's not who I am. And what I what I learned and what God started to reveal to me is that either they know you by now or they don't. And if they know you, then they would never think that about you. So that was number one. So a lot of situations and relationships and things that I have built with people that I never intended to lose have fell off by the wayside because they felt like I was talking about them on this platform. So, but they needed to fall off. This is the kicker, right? Hindsight is 2020. They couldn't go. The seasons were changing beyond what I could see. And I think that God was truly using this platform for me to see certain things in certain people. If you know me, I ain't telling your business. It ain't my business to tell your business. I'm an open book, but that don't mean everybody else is. And it's some people that I miss out there, and it's just unfortunate that I feel like a conversation could have been had, a simple question could have been asked, and you would have known. But some people just like to take things and run with them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not emotionally mature enough to have an uncomfortable conversation. And I can't have those people around me. It's just that. I've grown too much. I've matured too much. And I'm really not the same Sakia that I used to be. I say that all the time. Don't get it twisted. She's still in there. But I don't have to prove that to nobody today. You know what I'm saying? And I don't keep that type of company around me that's going to bring that out of me. So the reason why I took a break from the show again is because people were getting hurt behind my honesty. And it had nothing to do with them. So that says a lot, you know. But and that was in my friendships, that was in relationships with other people. Okay. As you may or may not know, I got 2 kids and 2 baby daddies. Okay. And their situations were being affected by this platform. How? I don't know, because I don't know who they know, but somehow who they know was coming across the platform and their situations were being affected by some of the things that I was saying on the platform. Let me be clear. Them is my baby daddies. Okay. They my baby daddies, plural. All right. I am with neither one of them. I do not desire to be with neither one of them. I haven't been with neither one of them for years. All right. They are the fathers of my children, though, and we do have a relationship. And as long as my kids live, we will have a relationship. And I think that how I feel about them and the things that I share about them is at a different time in their life. I share things in reference to my children's fathers from the perspective that I dealt with them in. I also share things from the perspective of the men that they are to my children now. Okay. They may not have been the best mates, but they are hell of a daddies. Both of them. Shout out to all the fathers out there. Happy belated Father's Day. Okay. Them some daddies. I picked some good daddies for my kids now. They ain't shit of a nigga. But they some good daddies to my children. But they some good daddies. They're some good baby daddies. Okay. So that's that on that. So that is why, ultimately, why I took a pause on the platform. People were getting hurt. And to be honest, that wasn't my intent. Look, if the shoe fit, wear it, man. Like, but I'm not talking about you. I wasn't talking about the people who were hurt. And then the other people, I didn't even know you was a thing. Like, I don't know that you exist. Like, I don't talk to my baby daddies like that. I don't know what they got going on. So that's why I took a step back from the platform, because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't, people weren't making it like, oh, you coming up here talking about me. Like, girl, I don't care about nobody like that. Like, I got so much stuff going on in my life right now. I don't care about what you got going on. I never really cared about nobody else's business. I've never really like been that type of person. If I know your business is because you came to me and told me, that's number one. And number two, if I speak about it, it's because you asked my opinion on it. I don't give unsolicited advice. I am an ear, and that's it. So, but if you ask me what I think about a situation and you're someone who I admire or that relationship is important to me, I'm going to step outside of myself and however I am feeling and give you the best advice that I could give you if that's what you so desire. Is it always going to be something you want to hear? Probably not. Probably not. I have mastered having uncomfortable conversations, which brings me to today. Okay, so let's talk about what I've been going through lately. Let's talk about me. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about me anyway, because that's what the show is about. But lately, life has been blessed. Okay. I haven't officially, like, I don't even think I made a vlog, but I don't think I posted it yet. I need to post it this week. I'll post the vlog this week. I have expanded my business. I am officially open. I have a hair salon now. So I have expanded my services over, and we are now doing skincare and hair care services under the umbrella of Touch by Ty Hair Co. LLC. So we have Touch by Ty Beauty Co. and Touch by Ty Hair Co. So shout out to me for that. I think I got some. Welcome home. No, not that. Hey, Angel. Oh. Come on in the y'all. Oh, I got to get my sounds back, guys. I had sounds, I had claps and stuff, but clap it up for me. Okay. It has been a journey being an entrepreneur. Okay. You don't work, you don't eat. Okay. So all of you people out there who may be in school that are following me, you may have came across my platform because you follow me in school or whatever. Girl, make sure you are ready. I am lagging. My son is probably on the internet. This lag is terrible. Okay, there you go. Can y'all hear me? Mic check 1, 2. So yeah. All right. Y'all, we ain't even say Taj Jula today. So what is, hold on, somebody texting. Okay, no. Okay, we good. I am lagging bad. Oh no, I don't want to lag. Hold on, let me see what this looking like. I feel like I'm lagging, y'all. Am I lagging? Yeah, it's lagging bad. Why is it lagging like that? I mean, it's probably got 1,000 things on the internet. Okay, so why my comments not coming up? Okay. All right, so we back. Oh no, my comments not coming up in the thing. Okay, well, I could comment on Facebook. So if you on YouTube, I'm sorry. Okay, because I got Facebook up here. All right, so we back. Hold on. So did I? It's been a lot. Okay, so back to, I'm all over the place. So back to where I've been. Okay, so that's where I have been. I've been kind of 10 toes down to the ground with expanding my brand, expanding my business, and it has truly, truly kept me. It really has. God will restore you tenfold. Let me put that out there. Let me say that one more time for the people in the bike. God will restore you tenfold. Whatever you lost during Whatever you lost during your desert time, whatever you lost in the valley, in the deep, dark place, push through that thing. God will restore tenfold. I am standing in a space that I never thought that I would be in. It is quite overwhelming, but it is beyond a blessing. Like just obedience, 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 obedience. But in order for you to be obedient, you need to know what God's voice sounds like. And in order for you to know what God's voice sounds like, you need to spend time with God. I'm just saying. So in order to know what his voice sounds like, you need to spend time in the word. You need to read your Bible. I'm not here to preach. I'm just telling you what I did. You need to make a conscious decision in the mind. You need to listen. You need to submit. You need to submit every area of your life to God, period. Even the most deepest, darkest secrets, take that heart of yours and wring it out to God. That's number one. After you do that, you submit in totality, you get into the word. You don't know what you're reading, just read it. As you mature, you'll get it. Trust me. That's where the Holy Spirit comes in. Once you read the word, apply it, remember it, recite it, say it. Find your favorite scriptures, put them on sticky notes around your house. Say it, become it. Let that thing fester in you. Let it take root in your heart. Okay. Are you going to have trouble? Yes. Which brings me to my current situation. Okay. Y'all hear me telling y'all to do this? Because I did it, but I also was doing it in sin. I'm only talking about me. Okay. Now check this. We sin every day. None of us fall short of sin. So you got to go to God and you got to ask for forgiveness. But I'm just talking about me. And I know for a fact, somebody understand. All right. Here I am minding my business. Minding my business. Now check this. I'm minding my business. Working hard, getting my business up off the ground. And here comes this man. They always come, don't they, y'all? Lord Jesus, help me. I had just thought in my head that I was falling for someone who I had known. And listen, it don't take much. It don't take much to cut for me to be done. Like it does not take much for me to be done. I'm only talking about me. Nobody lasts long with me. Like I'm starting to think it might be me, but I'm okay with that. Okay. I don't think I just think that it's me, because no matter what, God comes first in my life, no matter what I'm doing. Head 2 feet in sin, and I'm gonna be praying somewhere. I promise you that. I promise you that. So, and I'm gonna have my ear to God's unchanging voice, and I'm gonna be holding on to His unchanging hand because I've been in sin and I wasn't doing it, and it was a hot mess, So here I am, minding my business, minding my business, minding my business, and boop, out of nowhere, here's this gentleman. All right. Keep in mind, I thought that I was going to be talking to somebody else, but again, they had did something, turned me to the left, and that kind of stopped immediately. So time had went on. I was cool. I was like, okay, God, I'm cool. I ain't got to talk to nobody. I'm cool. You didn't put enough on my plate anyway. I'm cruising. We rolling. All right. And so this guy in my DMs, bam. So I'm like, but God was still working on my heart. You can't be so cold. You're never going to meet anybody. It's okay. You're going to be okay. Right? This is what the Spirit is telling me. It's okay. Give it a chance. Cool. I respond. We exchange numbers. Gave him the business number. Talk to him. He seemed cool. Let me get your real number. I'm like, all right. Same day we talk. Let me tell you something about a man, ladies. Let me tell you something about a man. They do what they want to do. If you dealing with a man and he was one way when you met him and then he another way, ain't no excuse. They do what they want to do. Please know that. Please know that. If he wanted to treat you right, he would be doing it. If he wanted to be with you, he would be with you. If he doesn't, he won't. So if you have a man and you think that he doesn't want to be with you, he wouldn't be there. Men do what they want. Women push through stuff. It's in our DNA. It's the way that we're made. We may not want to be there, but we'll stay. Men, absolutely not. A man don't want to be there, he will totally detach from you. He's either going to say it or he's going to show you. And if he has big balls, he's going to do both. Pay attention. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. All right. So I say all that to say, first night we talked, I met this gentleman, complete gentleman. We began talking every day. Like he became a part of my life every day. And somewhere along the line, he became a very important part of my everyday life. And as time went on, keep in mind, I'm praying about this man. I'm going to God about this man every day. And that's for any man in my life. Today, I'm going to God about myself, my children, my business. And if I'm in a relationship, that too. Because if I want it to sustain, it's got to have God in the middle. All right. So that's just the way I move today. Okay. So I'm praying about you. And in prayer, God is answering. I said, I'm praying about you. And in prayer, God is answering. I may never say it, but I see it. And if I don't see it, I know it's coming. So God had prepared my heart for what happened before it happened. But let me tell you how he prepared me, because I want to help someone with this. When you see God's face and you know his voice, you spend some time with him. You've done some work on yourself, right? Because to become one with God is to become one with you. So even the deepest, darkest part of you, you carry your bag of, okay, like a badge of honor. Because you realize you've done some work, and then you realize that things that could have broke you, killed you, they've become a part of you in such a way that has made you better. But let me get back to sharing with you all how God prepared me for this. Through prayer, 1 month in, 1 week in, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, 4, I'm getting to know him. He's not getting to know me, but I'm getting to know him. I'm asking him questions. I'm seeing how you feel about certain things. And those things I'm taking to God in prayer. The questions that I'm asking God what to seek. So no stone was ever just thrown out there. He didn't know this, but I did, and the spirit knew. Prior to me, maybe I'm going to say about week 3, I was praying. And in my prayer, God said, don't you forget that I allow people in your life to see me. It's never about you. Which brings me to this. Once you totally submit, you got to know that everything you do from that day of submission, giving God your heart in totality, is never about you. So you got to be okay with being hurt. You got to be okay with taking the short end of the stick. You got to be okay with it not working out. You got to be okay with the job not working out, with the friendship not working out, with the relationship not working out, with the business failing. Because it's always about what's in you. God will use you for his purpose. It's always, I understand today, and I did not always know this, y'all. I did not always understand why this happened to me, why this is happening to me, why can't I never get. That used to be me a lot. And then I understood what was in me, and I understood the God that dwells there. And I also understand that he needs me for his purpose. It ain't always about me. I am blessed if I come off with a double whammy, but I'm blessed if I don't. I'm even more blessed. So you got to be okay with God using you. That's a part of the walk. That's a whole nother topic. All right. You got to be okay with God using you. So throughout my prayer in this situation, because I wanted this thing to be different, I dealt with this guy unlike I have dealt with any man in my life. I went to God about him. Not that I didn't go to God about the ones before, but I've grown in a different way. Yeah, this man got the most healthiest, happiest version of me. Pure. And still ain't know what to do with it. But I already knew he was going to fumble. It's okay. Let's get back to how I knew. God told me, don't forget that this is not about you. I said, when he told me that in prayer, I said, oh, this going to go left. We ain't going to make it. Because I already knew what that meant. It's about the purpose. It ain't about you, Ty. So I'm like, dang. Okay. I'm going to enjoy. Am I allowed to enjoy? He said, yeah, you're allowed to enjoy because I need you to see that you're capable of loving in a healthy way. I need you to see that you're capable of being loved. I need you to see that you're capable of what I created a woman to be. Through all your hurt, through all your pain, look at you. You're healing every day. You're glowing, you're growing. And ladies, if you've been with a man and you know that they bring out the best or the worst in you, but when it is the best, it is the most beautiful thing. A man pouring into a woman, it's gorgeous, man. That woman shines so bright. She glows. It's like she's floating on the water. And when a woman is pouring into a man, he's happy. He's happy. Like he good, you know? And it's a beautiful thing between two people. So to the gentleman, thank you. I think I might have said this to him 100, maybe thousands of times, but you made me better. You made me better for whatever is out there for me. And I couldn't be more grateful for the time because you don't get time back. You don't get it back. But sorry for your loss. Respectfully. You know, knowing that it wasn't about me, God had already prepared me. And in preparation, he started showing me certain things. Things that I thought, I'm telling him, hey, don't do that. Answer that call. Don't be like that. You know, and the reason why I'm telling him, he don't understand why I'm telling him. He might think I'm trying to tell him what to do. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm looking at your character. I'm looking at this behavior, and God is showing me, hey, that'll be you one day. I swear to you, spoke so clearly to my spirit. And I'm just like, dang. So I'm expressing to him, hey, don't do that because I never want you to do me like that. I'm talking to you. As God is talking to me, I'm talking to you. Sometimes it's hard for a man to humble themselves and listen without listening. And in time, I started to realize that he didn't do that either. He didn't want to listen. He wanted to say what he wanted to say, and that was that. And that could be that. But do I not deserve the same respect as you to be heard? So I started learning him. These things weren't a problem. It was small to me, right? Because I know what I've dealt with in my past relationships. So to me, these were minute. I could deal with this, right? We keep going. I keep praying. God gives me a dream. I'm not going to really say what the dream is because I don't feel like it's necessary. But in that dream, what I dreamed didn't exactly happen, but the outcome was the same. This is going to end. So I knew it was going to end before it was going to end. I didn't know when, I didn't know how, but he was showing me, you're going to walk away from this peacefully. And I know it's going to hurt you because I know how you feel about this person. But you got to walk away from this the first time. So I'm like, but in my mind, I'm praying that what the spirit is telling me is wrong. If that ain't crazy, I don't know what it. How you gonna pray that what you're being shown in revelation in the spirit is wrong, girl? You really delusional. I'm talking about I was delulu, y'all. I ain't want to let this man go. I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to do that. I can't let you get away. I can't let. If y'all ever had a, if you ever been stung by a bee, baby, you talking about some poison? It was bad. It's bad. It's bad. You know, like I don't want to let it go, but I know that I have to. Ain't that crazy? So talk about growth. So moving right along, behaviors start to arise in this individual. Specifically, one behavior that is really triggering to me because of what I had been through in my past. God could have allowed other behaviors to bother me, right? I mean, other behaviors to transpire in this person, and it probably would have bothered me. But this particular behavior, it started to disturb my peace. And if you know me, you know, I ain't giving up my peace. I went through too much hell to get that up. But I was giving it up without me knowing, subconsciously on the outside looking in. I'm praying to God that he makes him believe what the truth is. But why would you pray to God about making somebody believe the truth when God is truth? And if that person is seeking God's face diligently like you are, they would know. Because God will be revealing to them what it is, the same way he was revealing to me. Y'all don't hear me. The same way, if he was seeking God's face about me, he would have never thought for a second. First of all, if you've been with me, you know I'm loyal, super loyal. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I ain't entertaining no man. You ain't talking, texting, none of that. If I was talking to you and then I go ghost, you either did some messed up stuff or I'm dealing with somebody. Like this that. Those two. You either did something to me and it's a dub for you, or I'm in a situation. And when I'm in a situation, I give nothing else my time and attention but that situation because that's what I want and that's what I require. All right. So the same way that God was revealing him to me, God couldn't possibly reveal me to him because he wasn't praying about me. He wasn't asking God for guidance in the situation that he was in with me, what we were doing in the time. He didn't even go to God about it. It wasn't even a concern. He may have said a prayer for me, but he wasn't doing what I was doing. He wasn't standing in the gap. He wasn't interceding. He wasn't covering it. You feel me? And God revealed that to me. Stop asking. Literally, the Spirit told me, stop asking me to make him believe. Stop asking me to stop praying to me to make him believe the truth. I am the truth. So if he was doing what he was supposed to do, he would know. Stop asking me that. Don't pray that no more. Have you ever had the Spirit tell you don't pray a prayer no more? Man, listen, don't pray that no more. What's happening is supposed to happen. I'm like, but God, I'm not doing what he thinks that I'm doing. I'm not doing that. I don't want him to think that I'm doing that. Please, I want this to work. The nerve of me telling God that I want a situation that he placed me into work as if his work isn't more important. I'm sit here and get myself together. I don't know if nobody. I'm just getting myself together. Taki, you done lost your mind. I literally like I can hear the spirit. Girl, you did. Girl, she didn't lost it. Yeah, you didn't lost it. I'm like, did I lose it? They like, girl, yeah. My angels was like, girl, yeah. I'm like, is that bad? They like, girl, it's bad. It's bad. You tripping. You right where you supposed to be. You're seeing things the way that you're supposed to see them, and what's supposed to happen is happening. I said, okay, here goes. So I say one more prayer. We fast, we roll fast up until our recent situation, which was what? Yesterday, day before yesterday. So this is very new. I say a prayer. He don't know. He ain't got no clue. I'm in this joint praying to the gut, like, ooh, like about him. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay. I submit. I re-surrendered myself because I could see in prayer and revelation, I was out of pocket. And nothing in this life is more important to me than God. Nothing today. So even in my flesh, I was still seeking God's face, asking for his will to be done. Dating with purpose versus somebody dating for convenience. I was never the pick, and he was never mine. That's why you got to keep your hands off of things that don't belong to you. I've learned so much from this. I can't even lie. He's made me better in so many ways, and I've seen myself grow in this heartache. I was saying heartbreak earlier. It's just a little ache. I ain't broken though. I'm better. So in that, say a prayer. I'm like, yeah, okay, triple OG, what we doing? Like, I only want your will. And it's a simple prayer. It's a prayer that I pray every day. I resubmit myself. Your will, your way, no ifs, ands, or buts, no corners, no nothing. This situation ain't for me, or any situation in my life is not in your will. I'm ready to depart from it. The next day, it wasn't even 8 hours later. I'm going to say not even 12 hours later. And the crazy thing is, he told me, I'm going to just count my losses. No excuse, no reason. Couldn't give me one. Couldn't give me one. Told me I was acting different. I'm like, what? Yeah, you've been moving funny and this, that, and the third. And my spirit said, be quiet. While he was talking, I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to be like, you tripping. What's your problem? Like, I ain't done that. Okay, what is it? I can't. What else do I need to do to prove myself to you? I had said that to him before, but When I went to go and say it this time, the Spirit said, be quiet. Don't say a word. And as much as I wanted to say something, I heard the Spirit say obedience. So I said nothing. And I let him talk. Yeah, you say, you ain't never took a loss. I said, I haven't. He said, well, I guess I'll just count my losses then. I said, okay. You need to spend some time with God. That's my response. And he said, that's the place to be. That's the best place to be. I said, you know what? You're right. Not only did God allow him to say what he said, but he allowed him to confirm it to me. He had no idea that he was stamping not his demise, but the end for us. I said, okay. We hung up. The whole day went on. Night, it burned me up. Paced the floor. I shed a couple tears, not because I lost him, but just because of the situation that I was in. My feelings was hurt. I invested time and energy and what I put in. I was pissed. But God reminded me of what I got out. Had I never met him, I wouldn't be this version of me. I wouldn't even know that this version of me exists. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud of how she was honest. I'm proud of how she was truthful. I'm proud of how she loved, how she showed up, how she was 10 feet. I'm proud of her. I mean, and didn't hold back. This version of me didn't hold back. I am so proud of her because now I know that I'm capable of being just that to what's for me. And that felt good because I didn't think that I was capable of that. I did not think that I could do that. Hell, you couldn't have told me that I would have did that for anybody after what I went through. But I'm gonna tell you something about God love. God's love heals all and everything. When you choose him, he gonna choose you back. He gonna heal the areas of you that you thought that he is agape. He is love. But in that, you gotta understand that love sometimes looks like loss because nothing belongs to us. It all belongs to God. We can endure it and have time with it temporarily. I thank that gentleman for his time because it's something that we will never get back. But I understand that the chapter is over. God revealed to me today that he has no idea what he's lost. And by the time that he finds out, it'll be too late, just like the rest. But you're going to be okay. You're not broken. Your heart just got a little boo-boo. But the reward that came with it in your character was worth it. And I said, you know what, God, you're right. It was. All the things that I've learned in this season, it was short, but it was worth it. Bond made me better, like in every way. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the woman that I am becoming in my 40s. I'm proud of her. She wears her armor with her back. I mean, just, oh my God, I'm so proud of her. God bless the child that has its own. Ladies, get your own motion. Get your own motion. Whatever you doing, do it for you. He met me, I had motion. He left me, I had motion. Notice he left. Clock that T. I had motion. And it's moving. It's like unexpected bookings today, like motion. God moved, like, yeah, you get up, get to that gym, do the things that you said you was gonna do. Motion. Had them goals, write them down, go back to them. And it's nothing wrong with sidetracking because when you get into a relationship, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to submit and in your union, whatever that is, especially if you're dating with purpose with the intention to marry. If that's what you're praying, God ain't gonna let you go too long though before he show you, hey, this ain't it. It's just up to see. I used to didn't listen. That's the problem. I did not listen. I would go, oh no, I could change him. Oh God, I could fix him. No, God be down there looking at me, up there looking at me like, look at this dumb. I done gave her the warning signs. She's blessed enough to have the spirit of discernment and to be able to hear my voice, and she still won't listen. Just fool. But when you know better, you do better. When you hear the voice, take heed to it. I'm blessed enough to hear his voice. It'll avoid me a whole lot of pain. It'll avoid me that dream that I saw. I'm just choosing to take. I'm just choosing to listen. As hard as it is, and I don't want to. Man, what? My life? Nah, we ain't doing that. I can't do that. I done been through too much. I'm not doing that for nobody. Nobody. Get somebody else to do it. And so, yeah, I asked God today, this morning, I said, stamp it. He said, here you go, Taki. I said, no, just stamp it for me. I just need you to stamp it, and then I can walk away. Just stamp it now. If there is space here, allow me to give grace. Show me grace in this. Because I feel like I showed up as my best self, and I'm not ready to let it go. I'm not ready. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, God, okay, can you get, if there's grace, if there's a chance, I'll see the grace. So I asked the Spirit, what should I say? Because I didn't know what to say. The Spirit told me to ask one question. Simple. Yes or no answer. It didn't require a long drawn out explanation. It was no gray area that could come from it. I asked one question. 5 words. 6 words. I said, it only requires a yes or no answer. Whatever you say, we can move from there. It's not you ain't got to explain. You ain't got to give me no long drawn out. Boom. Are we done? Are we really done? I'm about to brush my teeth. I said, listen to me. I don't have time. I just need a yes or no. Great. Like God even gave me opportunity to say it again. Say it one more time so that you know it's real. I said, I don't have time. I just need yes or no. And anything after that, we can work it out. That's it. It's not going to stop you from brushing your teeth, washing your mouth. Just yes or no. Y'all know this man hung up on me. Not like disrespectful, but he just like, I can't talk right now. I'm brushing my teeth. He didn't say all this. What, you dying? You say you ain't got no time. Are you dying? He didn't say it about 60 words. I only asked for one or the other. I only asked for one of 2 words. He didn't say 60 now. 60 words. He didn't say it. When he could have just said, hey, listen, yes. We really, yeah. Or no. We not. I'll call you later. Or what? I didn't receive either one of those. I'm gonna call you when I get in the car. I'm rinsing my mouth. Blah. I mean, I stamped it. That's it. That's all. Boop. You needed me to stamp it. Here you go. Right on the forehead. He don't know that that's what he did. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's important to go to God about everything, because you never know who you're dealing with. You never know who you're dealing with. You never know what you're walking into. You never know what you're finna come out of. He stamped it. He stamped it. He don't even know he stamped it. So when he hung up, I came to the end of the bed and I'm like, really? And he like, you hard at it. This is very like, girl, you is hard. I'm like, nah, I ain't. You know what to do. You know what we do. Savage me, you know what to do. Don't let them play with you. You know what to do. I don't want to do it. You know what to do. So rap on that. Let's just say the only way he'll ever see me is on this platform or Instagram or some other way. Because y'all know me, I cut off the access. You don't get to access me. It's a blessing to be in my presence, to call my number and have me pick up the phone. I don't play that about me. I've been through too much. And if anybody up here watching that used to could call me and they can't now, well, they know. We don't do them type of games. So I say all that to say, go with God. Go with God. Go with God. Go with God. Read your Bible. Submit. It'll be the best decision you can make. It requires so much work though. And you have to do things that you don't want to do. Before I got up here tonight, I didn't know how the show was going to go. I didn't know how I was going to interact because I haven't been up here. But I wanted to talk about this because it's my truth. You know, I didn't cut situations off because of this. I had already cut some situations off previous to even meeting this individual. But damn, daddy. Another one bites the dust. So here I am again, guys. And the goal is to bring the show back. I don't know if I would have done that in this relationship, in that relationship, rather. I think at some point, but it would have probably been scarce. And if this platform is a part of my purpose, that wouldn't have worked anyway, you know? Because I got to be able to be me with who I'm with. And they have to love that about me. They don't have to just like it, they got to love it because I'm transparent and I'm authentic today. I ain't scheming and doing all that kind of, I don't have time for that. So if you get with me, you may have to worry about a lot of things, but me being with somebody else or entertaining somebody else while I'm with you, I don't care what we going through. That's something that's not me. And it's one particular person that knows that about me. Like he know, well, it's more than one that knows. I'm not going to say one, but it's one person that I used to deal with when I was in college. And he used to say, nah, nah. You ain't see her. Like you might have, you seen her friend. You ain't see, she wasn't there. That boy knew, and he wasn't lying. I'm gonna tell you where she at right now. Like he knew, but that was my character, and he really got the chance to learn my character. Oh, bless your heart, Cortez. Bless your heart. He's on the block list too, though. He had me messed up, so you know. The way it goes. You don't get access either. I don't play that. So yeah, that's where I've been. Okay. So the goal is to come up here. I think I'm gonna go back to Talks with Ty Tuesdays, doing the show every Tuesday. We're gonna start off slow because doing it 4 days a week is a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this playback. And I hope you get something, you know what I'm saying? And I hope it helps somebody. But it's past my bedtime, guys. It's 11 o'clock Standard Eastern Time, and it is 10 o'clock here. I have to go to bed because I need to get up and go to the gym in the morning. Oh, I'm about to end the show. Y'all follow me on all social media at Talks with Ty. I'm on Instagram at Talks with Ty _. Okay. I'm on Instagram at Talks with Ty _ I am trying to see where it is. Oh, here it is. I'm on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Talks with Ty _. And I am on YouTube at Talks with Ty on YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all follow me on YouTube at Talks with Ty. Okay. Tomorrow, tune in to Talks with Ty Tuesdays. I am going live tomorrow. I do not know what time. So make sure you turn your post notifications on Facebook, because I'm going to go live on Facebook and Instagram tomorrow night for Talks with Ty Tuesdays. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. Okay. But before I leave, I wanted to give you guys Ty's Jewel of the Day, because I didn't do it and I was supposed to do it earlier. Ty's Jewel of the Day. To build the life you want, you must become dedicated to welcoming the life you deserve. Happiness is intentional and maintains momentum when it becomes a daily ritual. You thrive when no one else has to encourage you to pursue your dreams. Have your own motion. Once you become committed to your joy, God will miraculously deliver more. Trust that all you want is yours. You create what you believe. We will be a 6-figure business by the end of 2025. And I believe that. All things Ty is about to take off, baby. Sit back and watch. Sorry for those who couldn't come. And for those who can, let's ride out. I will catch you guys tomorrow. We're going to shoot for 8 p.m., which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I got 2 clients tomorrow. I don't know how to go. So make sure you're following me on social media so you can know. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. And I will catch y'all in the next one. It's your girl Ty, and I'm out. Bye.